Welcome back to the Wizard's Guide. This is your guide to the week.
So this game has already had 2 updates since the beta released in Australia and New Zealand, and that is awesome. It is showing that they are actively trying to improve this game before it even actually releases. This update allows you to conserve your mobile data by downloading the game assets directly to your device through Wi-Fi. This could potentially save you a ton of mobile data on your mobile plans. Almost 2 gigabytes of space is needed on your device to be able to download these game assets, which that's a ton of space. Right now, Brittany and I have to delete pictures of our kids to
I have 12 megabytes available.
That's a big difference.
That's not 2 gigs.
No. So we've got to delete pictures, we got to delete other things just to get an update for Pokemon Go.
I had to delete my children's school teacher app so that I could update Pogo the other day.
Priorities. So we'll definitely have to upgrade our phones before we think about downloading the game assets. But it's a huge money saver for those that have the space.
Not me.
Not us. Lifetime achievements have been added to the character ID with this update. Some of those achievements include number of foundables returned, distance walked, inns, greenhouses visited, and wizarding challenges won. The profession screen got a facelift, the graphical user interface, which I know you know what that means, Britt, the acronym GUI, G-U-I, graphical user interface. Just means it looks better. It got a facelift.
A Botox.
The new profession screen gives more information, breakdown of stats as you scroll through the different options. And the last thing I want to highlight in this list is the selfie avatar. The functionality for the selfie avatar is not in this update specifically. Actually, no release date is even given. However, details on filters, borders, and stickers have been found to be able to put on your selfie. So it's going to have Wizarding World filters that you can put on your avatar in your character ID, which is pretty cool. I thought
Like a hat?
Like a hat, just
or
like
a wand.
this.
I thought
this was just going to be like Pokemon, where you just have a little picture of your character's face, but no, it's a selfie of you.
It's my mug.
That's right.
With a hat sticker.
In the Wizarding World. You can check out a full list of these updates on wizardsuniteworld.com.
Okay, so up next, we have the announcement of the first ever Wizards Unite in-game event, the Brilliant event, which at first I just thought that they meant like, this is a brilliant event, like super, this is a brilliant event. That's not what brilliant means in this context. It means shinies.
Shinies.
WizU shinies. During the event, you'll have 6 brilliants or shinies. We should start calling them brilliants.
Brilliant.
That will be available for you to add to your registry. The coolest of those are probably like Acromantula,
Buckbeak,
and a unicorn.
And a unicorn.
Penny Lane thinks all unicorns are real and come from Mexico. New Zealand and Australian players got a notification on their phones that the event is set to start on May 30th, which is this week. So, question, is this just an event that's for New Zealand and Australian players, or is this going to be our first global Wizards Unite event to celebrate the mass release of the game? I hope it's the second, because if not, it's feeling a whole lot like a Facebook event invite that somebody accidentally left public so that I can see that I'm not invited to go to it.
That's the worst.
I don't want to sound real desperate, but like, can I come to your party?
Yeah, me too. +1. We covered this topic on our podcast that we debuted last week. If you haven't checked that out yet, go check it out on iTunes and Google Play. This week, Niantic and the UK mobile provider EE announced that...
How do you know how to say it? It should rename their
I like
mobile
it.
provider Etudige.
This week, Niantic and UK mobile provider EE announced that they were launch partners. Users who have signed up for EE's 5G plans will have exclusive content inside of Wizards Unite. That featured content will include inns and fortresses that will only show up for those who have EE's 5G plans, and it'll only show up at EE's locations or storefronts. So whose launch will this exclusive content tie to? Would it be EE's 5G launch? Or is it going to be Niantic's launch of Wizards Unite? We don't know. It wasn't clear in this article. As you can tell by our hands, we don't know. So why does this matter? Mainly because EE's 5G launch is slated for May 30th.
Why does that sound so familiar?
Because that is also the date that Brilliant event is set to begin. Coincidence? I think not.
So, the official Wizards Unite Twitter released 3 new teaser trailers this week. Except not really, because 2 of them were released last week by WooTubers. 2 out of the 3. But we did get 1 new one, which had a hippogriff flying through the air and crashing on a billboard and all that fun stuff through the city.
Yep.
So we got 1 new one. Now, it is absolutely not what we have come to expect from them to get this many teaser trailers this close together.
Right.
So obviously we knew when this happened, like, something is about to happen. So, like, the diligent soldiers that we WooTubers are, we all took our turn on the watch.
On the Night's Watch on the wall?
Yeah, in our respective time zones, waking hours, because we absolutely knew that this cluster of trailers meant that the game was going to release this weekend.
Yeah, it definitely felt like it was ramping up to something big.
And it didn't.
It didn't. It ramped up to crickets.
What you ended up with is a bunch of sleep-deprived, cranky WooTubers.
True.
We're all freaking tired.
Oh gosh. Tell us how you really feel. The Wizards Go mobile app released its beta form. This is a companion app to the Wizards Unite game that will function pretty much like how the Sylph Road functions for Pokemon Go. This app includes community spotlights, gameplay guides, and featured content creators. So go check it out if you have not. The link is down in the description below. Also, Accio Wizards Unite released a interactive map where you can find your favorite WooTubers in your area. So go check that out. That link is also in the description below. And see if you have anybody near you.
Nashville.
That's us!
That's it, guys. That's all the news that we've got for this week. Hit all the buttons at the bottom. Do whatever you're supposed to do with them.
Go follow us on social media.
I don't know.
Go check out our podcast. We'll see you on the next video.